Hello, this is Michael Silva. In this episode, I'm going to talk about how to establish an internet domain for your consulting practice. The internet has become a vital part of our personal and professional life and is used by most people continuously throughout the day. Any independent security consultant who wishes to be successful needs to have an effective presence on the internet. The first step in creating an internet identity is to obtain a unique domain name for your consulting practice. This domain should be used in the URL for your website as well as in your email address. For example, my domain name is silvaconsultants.com. My website URL is www.silvaconsultants.com, and my email address is mikes@silvaconsultants.com. I strongly recommend that all consultants use an email address that includes their own internet domain name, such as bob@acmesecurityconsultants.com. I feel that the use of an email address that includes the name of your internet provider, such as bob@comcast.net, or one of the free email services, such as bob@gmail.com, presents an image that is unprofessional and raises questions as to just how serious you are about your consulting practice. Ideally, your internet domain name should closely match or resemble your company name. In my case, my company name is Silva Consultants, so the match is perfect. Consulting firms who have a long or difficult-to-spell name may choose to use a combination of letters as their domain name instead of the full business name. For example, a consulting firm named Schwarzenbaum Technical Security Consultants might consider using the letters stsc.com as their domain name. Another strategy is to use a phrase that describes one of your services as your domain name. For example, a forensic security consultant might choose to use the domain of securityexpertwitness.com when their actual company name is something else. Internet domain names consist of two parts, a name and an extension. In the case of my domain name, Silva Consultants is the name and .com is the extension. For many years, only 7 extensions were available, and most business users were assigned the .com extension. Today, there are over 300 custom extensions available, giving you countless options for creating a domain name. However, most mainstream businesses still continue to prefer to use the .com extension. If your name is available with this extension, it is probably the best one to use. Domain names are available from companies that provide web hosting and email services. Most companies offer a lookup tool on their website that allows you to check various combinations of names and extensions to see if the name that you want to use is already taken. If it is, the tool will suggest other names and extensions that are close to the one that you want. Here is an example of how to search for a domain name. Let's visit the site of GoDaddy.com, one of the more popular providers of domain name and web hosting services. Let's assume that I have decided to use the name Acme Security Consultants as the name of my security consulting firm. To search to see if this domain is available, I simply enter it in the search bar. In this case, we are in luck. A domain name with the most popular extension, .com, is available at a reasonable price. Please note that the same name with other extensions, such as .org, .net, .info, and many others are also available. These extensions could be chosen if the .com extension was not available, but if it is available, .com is the preferred choice. Some business owners may choose to buy up these other extensions just to keep competitors from using them, but this is generally not a big concern in the security consulting profession. Using the name Acme Security Consultants gave us a desired domain name at a reasonable price. However, some popular or very catchy domain names can be extremely expensive. Just for fun, let's search for the domain name securityconsultant.com. As you can see, obtaining this name would cost you at least $50,000, which probably wouldn't make sense for even the most successful of security consultants. However, please note that the search also returned many other combinations of names similar to securityconsultant.com. Many of these are available at a much more reasonable price. By taking a little time, you should be able to find a good domain name for your business at an affordable price.